Hi everyone, welcome to Art Time with Miss Lynn. I'm so happy and grateful you're joining me here today for some art making. So today our theme is Earth Day. We're going to sketch a picture about Earth Day. I'm going to show you how to draw hands, and we're going to draw a picture of hands holding the earth. So let's get started. Let's start from the bottom of the paper. We're going to draw the wrist. And since we have two arms, we're going to need space for both. And the earth will be in the middle, right? So let's start with the wrist, which is just two straight lines at the bottom, this. And then on the other side, draw another two lines. This time, I'm going to create an oval. These are guidelines, so draw lightly. And this oval is going to touch the two lines that I draw. And we don't want it to be too long. So I always try to do both sides at the same time, so then they are equal. So I use my finger to measure how long I did this oval. I switch it over here, so it's about this long. So I'm going to do another oval. And my oval is a slanted one because we're drawing the hand sort of like this. And if I need a guideline, that might help you. Guideline like this. This one is a little longer, so I'm going to make it shorter. Now with the oval, we're going to draw another oval. This part of the oval is the back of your hand, half of it. And then we're going to do another for the fingers. So I'm going to use the measurement here, and I'm going to make it bend up like this way. So let's draw the guideline first. And then over here, I'm going to overlap the oval. So I can use the same measurement to help you. We'll do like this. Something like that. And I'm going to carefully, lightly, just kind of overlap the shape. And you don't have to complete it because the fingers will connect with your palm over here. But you could, if you want. On the other side, same thing. I'm going to do an oval from here to here. And you don't want it to be too big unless your fingers are like spread out. Then it might be, instead of oval, it might be a fan shape instead. So it would be like that instead of an oval, depending on how you want your fingers to spread. Now, after I have my guidelines, I'm going to draw the fingers, and I am picturing the back of the hand, so it's actually this side. And you have 4 fingers showing, not including the thumb. So I'm going to lightly draw out 3 guidelines. So this part could act as the middle. I'm going to draw, this way. Here's another one, and then one over here. And then let's start with the fingers. Basically, you can just connect the pinky on this side, like this. And then the second finger, you can use this guideline to help you. Or you can bend it one time. We have knuckles, so your fingers can bend. And then if you make the oval guideline really nicely, you can use that to help you to draw the second one. And the pinky is shorter than your ring finger, right? So that's why they should be different length. Some is longer, some are longer, some are shorter. Here's another one. This one would be the longest, and then your index finger. And I think I'm going to make the index finger bend. So I will make this go up and then bend like that. So this is a simplified version of drawing the hand. And if we really study the hand, you see there are going to be like little knuckles in between the hands, but we're not going to do that today. So like that. And then I can show the thumb, and the thumb is shorter. It's just going to be pointing out on the side like this. Let's go to the other hand. So this is the palm of your hand. And let's make this, the fingers spread out. So this one is kind of closed. This one I'm going to make it spread out. So instead of the oval, we would use kind of like a fan, you know, open up. Now, let's start with the pinky. So make a curve. The second finger from this side, I'm going to start with the bottom. Always start from the bottom where your the main knuckles are. And then make this go up. And we're going to curve it and connect. So there's a gap in between. Then we have the other finger. We start from here. And then bend. This one will be behind the other finger. So it's overlapping a little bit. And then we have the index finger, which is over here. And you can see as I draw like this, it kind of creates like a curve on the top, like a rainbow, right? And that one is behind this one, slightly overlapping. And then again, I can add the thumb. The thumb starts, you can see the thumb is actually lower, right? Much lower. So it starts like halfway up here. Okay, so it's this side. Now we have the fingers finished. You would want to find a shape that might help you to draw a circle. So we can have the earth over here. And I will show you how to draw the earth in another video. So this video is part 1. It's actually how to draw hands. I'll see you again soon.